Sound check, sound check, sound check. Once again, sound check, sound check, sound check. The streaming software says I'm live, and with that, happy weekends, everyone. Welcome to our Hydreigon live stream. Hydreigon Raid live stream. So, yesterday, it took us a while, like during the first hour and a half ish of the stream to figure out like what the strategy is. But as of now, we do have a final build. It's also in the description of this live stream. I have support Malamar to change the ability. And I have Clefairy for damage control, and the sweeper will be Groudon. Groudon is the strongest physical ground type attacker. It has Snarl, and it starts with Snarl, so might as well use a physical attacker. If you guys are ready, I'm gonna find my raid. Hold on. By the way, if you have your own raid codes, please feel free to post them in the chat. I can like reset the codes and stuff, but if the code comes from you, you're guaranteed a slot. So you don't have to type people in case there's a lot of sorry. So you don't have to like rush to type in the code, especially if we have a lot of people. Let's go. And by the way, this stream Oh, Bello, hi, hi. Oh my god. Bello, what's up? I've been looking for you during our Legends EA streams. What's up? Happy weekend. What's up? How have you been? How's work? How's everything? Tell me. How are you? Hi, Abdo. Happy weekends to all of you. Let me just find the stream. By the way, for those of you who don't know, busy in fighting a cold. I'm busy in fighting a cough. Excuse me. We can't get sick in this economy. Let's get better. For those of you who doesn't know, Zapdos is in this lighthouse at the top. I don't know. Just thought you should know. Wanna see? Where is it? See? Told you. And Wingull too. Hello, Darwin. This is the Blueberry Academy one that I haven't made the time to catch yet. And I won't make the time to catch it now. I just want to take a picture. Do you have to it you know those BP farming quests? You can unlock the snacks for the legendaries. All right. Let's go to where the raid is. Poison. Why is it so far away? No fast flying point. I haven't had a chance to start the Blueberry Academy yet on the Ogre one. Oh yeah, I helped you get the Munchlax a couple weeks back. We can do BP farming streams. The legendaries are scattered all across Paldea. So, what are some of the locations that I remember at the top of my head? Kyogre is in that ocean. That's part of the Paldean Sea where you shiny hunt for Gyarados, the one with the tall stone pillars. That's where Kyogre is. Groudon is in the cave in the depths of Alfornada. Spectrier, I think, is in the ruins where the Tinkaton and the Bronzor line is. Bello, do you need a Pokemon? Do you need to borrow a Pokemon for this raid? Clefairy, what? Clefairy, Malamar, and Groudon. Those are the final builds that we were able to figure out yesterday. Let me know if you need like to borrow a Pokemon, okay? I have a Quagsire, is that okay? Quagsire would need hold on. Let me borrow let me lend you a Pokemon. Which one do you want? Clefairy, Malamar, or Groudon? I will be joining now. Switch is dead. That's okay, Darwin. You can charge it. I'll use ground. Okay. Let me lend you my Groudon real quick. It has Snarl, by the way. I'm not sure. Is Quagsar a physical or a special attacker? Isma would know. He's the Quagsar specialist. But let me lend you my Groudon. Hydreigon would have Levitate. That's why I have Malamar. So this is straightforward. You start with Swords Dance. And then Earthquake. You can use Precipice Blades if you want. And if Precipice Blades miss, Stomping Tantrum is gonna be 150 base power. If you want consistency, you can do what's this? You can do Swords Dance and then Earthquake until you can Tera. Once you're Tera, you can alternate between Precipice Blades and Stomping Tantrum if it misses. That's correct. This, as usual, our sweeper would have the Shell Bell, so if you want to recover HP, you just attack. Oh, you were prepared. I'm sorry, did you want to use Quagsire? You could use Quagsire definitely if you want to. This looks like something you prepared. It's Terra Poison. Okay, never mind. It's not yet EV trained. You know what? Let me take care of that. If you do wanna... Since we're here... I want to make sure that this Quagsire has Unaware. Yes, I've been doing the raids for a while. Ability patch. That's what I'm looking for. If you're running Quagsire, I have no problem with it. Just make sure it has Unaware. So it's gonna ignore the nasty plot boost. There. If you wanna use Quagsire, you can. Shall we? How have you been enjoying Pokemon ZA? Are you excited for DLC? Have you got the Yancy? I have been enjoying Pokemon ZA very much. I haven't like done the side quests yet. I'm done with the story, the main storyline, the main quests as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know. I am excited for the DLC. We got information, I think December 10 is when the additional content is going to be releasing, and I did get DNC. Shinies, yes. Let me tell you something about Legends EA. I suck at like recognizing the shiny noise. I think I've heard it 3 times. Sorry, it was the shiny sound played 3 times in my playthrough. 2 of them, it was called out by a live audience member. I completely ignored it. I would have missed it if I was playing by myself. The third one I finally recognized, but I flew somewhere else, and then I came back to where I heard. I found a shiny Numel, a shiny Bergmite, and the one that I found myself is the shiny Panseer, the fire monkey. We need 2 more people. For those of you who wants to join, the code is JHBT1D. Juliet Hotel Bravo Tango 1 Delta. Are you using any of the shiny hunting techniques that people talk about, like AFK or turbo controller? Oh no, I don't have time for that. I have to. I just play, and if it happens, it happens. I'm also still grinding for my shiny charm. That's gonna make it so much easier. My shiny living dex is up to Scatterbug. Wow. I'm assuming it's also scattered, or are you shiny hunting in like the dex order? Hello, Pedro. Pedro, if you haven't gotten Hydreigon yet, you have like a minute to drop by. I hope the NPCs are good if nobody like joins us. Dex order. Okay. You're at least like a box done if you're doing it in Dex order, right? Hello, Bentley. You know what? I think we'll be fine. The moment that I land a skill swap, this Hydreigon is doomed. It can't do nasty plots or dragon dance. I mean, it can to its detriment. I just have to do the skill swap turn one, and this is gonna be smooth sailing. This Crafty has coaching, correct? Alright, cool. We should be good to go. Sylveon. What will be your first shiny hunt in ZA? Once I get my shiny charm, the Aegis Slash line. How about yourself? I look forward to the Aegis Slash line. I am, however, still very much in love with the Panseer that I got. Guys, I did not know that the Panseer, Pansage, and Panpour, they're shinies. They look good. I didn't know that. I like what they did with the shade. It's just like a different shade, but they used nice shades. I've been hunting Moa. Oh, good choice. Yes. Good choice. And Fennekin. Groudon remind me of Lemon Lime. Actually, yes. If Precipice Blades miss, you can use Stomping Tantrum the following turn. It's gonna double in power. That doesn't look like a miss. Good job, Groudon. By doing that, I accidentally spawned a shiny Fletchling. You know what? Fletchling seems to be a common shiny. Along with Skiddo. I see a lot of people finding those. Do we still have light screen? Let me check. I think Stomping Tantrum is gonna get it. That was a miss, right? Good afternoon, Ninja. Awesome. Good job, folks. One try. I mean, yes, because we already figured it out. Does anybody have a code? Let me trade you back your Quagsire. Your beefier Quagsire that I've took the liberty of training. If we want to use it in the raids. Oh, you're still probably catching the Hydreigon. The game froze. What? I used a moon ball for Hydreigon. I don't know why. If I were to redo Groudon shiny, I would actually just make it brown because ground. How about you guys? How would you change Groudon shiny? Brown Groudon seems appropriate. I'm gonna be honest. I am not a fan of what they did with Groudon and Kyogre's shinies, but what they did with the primal shinies, that I appreciate so much. So very much. It's what they should have been all along. And I like how Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, and Mega Rayquaza, they all match. They match the shinies. Black and yellow. You're welcome, Bello. If you need anything, like, you know, please hit me up. The usual. What would you like to see? Would you like to? Oh, you would like to see Primal Kyogre again in ZA? I have news for you. I think it is in ZA. Pink, I think, is too bright, and we have too many pink water types. Exactly, and pink doesn't actually say. I don't know. Pink doesn't scream water type to me. More like shades of blue. I would make Kyogre a light blue, a sky blue. It is in ZA. Well, not yet. Yes, it's not yet. If you have seen the trailer for the DLC, there is what we call donuts. Asna, was it Ashna? Ashna, the girl. She's a donut make a pastry chef, and then the donuts are Pokemon shaped. We can assume that it might be able to spawn certain Pokemon. There's a Kyogre and Groudon shaped donut, is what I'm saying. So I'm sure that's not just for decoration. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, more raids. If anybody has a code, feel free to send it in the chat. But for now, I'll go back in time as if the raid never happened. I wish there was a schedule on what raids will be taking place. Curious if there will be reruns. Oh, yeah, for sure. The only pseudo legendaries we're missing from the roster is Dragapult and Gudra. Maybe they could do like both Gudra forms, Kalos and Hisui. That would be fun. I think Malamar's gonna be great again for Dragapult because if it has clear body and Infiltrator, that's gonna be a problem. So we use Malamar again. Or at least I will. Because I know most people want to run like sweepers. So I just run support to enable them. I miss in ZA when these things would just pick themselves up. In Scarlet and Violet, you have to manually pick them. A Cacnea needle. Oopsie. Let me put Malamar up front. Happy weekends to everyone who's here. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. And if you haven't gotten Hydreigon yet, now's your chance. 96TL1R is the code. 96 Tango Lima 1 Romeo. I'll bring Malamar to remove Levitate so you can go all out with your ground types. Also, there's something I would like to get your opinion on. I was playing TCG Pocket last night and I was doing great. I actually got like the gold medal for the limited time event, right? So I posted it on Facebook. Yeah, where the boomers are. Never mind. But the point is, one of them say it's not directly it. They didn't like point it directly toward at me, but the idea was I shared my deck because I wanted people to get ideas of what might be good to bring in that limited time event. Because again, it's the keyword is limited, so might as well bring something that's good, that's gonna perform well, so you can win and get the emblems yourself, right? This specific person said, "Why is people bragging about this? It's just a simple event, something like that." And then I said, the idea was to share deck like the point was to share deck ideas. And you say this is bragging. Sounds like a you problem. That's what I said. What do I use? Pedro may be a ground type. Your Bring your strongest ground type, please. But you might want to set up turn 1 because I need a turn to remove Levitate. Use your strongest ground type and remove. Sorry. Yeah, bring your strongest ground type. Yeah, Groudon. Bulk up or Swords Dance turn 1. All right, now you can. Now you can do the ground type. Need Hydreigon help? Of course, of course. We're gonna be here a while. You have plenty of chances. By the way, this stream will last for 4 hours. We've already spent 25 minutes of the 4 hours. Or 4 hours, or if people get tired of it, whichever comes first. What to use, Malamar? I'm already bringing Malamar, so you can bring Groudon or your strongest ground type. Can we get a life dew, please? But if you wanna use Malamar, Joshua, just go ahead. I'll bring something else. Okay, I'll make one now and join in a few minutes. Okay, cool. Pedro, is Groudon EV trained? Maybe we're just it just needs to terrestrialize. Then it's gonna pack more of a punch. My Quagsire isn't doing anything. I wonder why that is. No? That would explain. I've seen Annihilate used. I guess Annihilate can be used. I'll change it after this. Okay. Pedro, do you wanna just borrow my Groudon so it's easier? Might be easier. Yeah. No worries. I'll just lend you my Groudon. Let's do a quick trade. What moves does Malamar need? Skill swap, light screen, helping hand, and psycho cut. It's also in the description of this live stream. I'll type it in. We have a code by Darwin LWX3QP. I'm just gonna trade Pedro with Pedro real quick so we can bring a raid ready Pokemon. Here's the Malamar build, Joshua. It's in the chat. Pedro, let's trade real quick so you can have a Pokemon to use. Darwin, you might want to do. You might want to save that code. I have like a raid crystal in front of me. Let's just use your code after. The code for those of you who wants to join is QFHRPR. Quebec Foxtrot Hotel Romeo Papa Romeo. I'm still setting up Malamar. That's okay. Take your time. Pressure. Pedro. Darwin, can you bring Clefairy again, please? Thank you. I'm ready for next one. I just want to do one battle to get the dragon, then back to ZA. Alright. I'm gonna stream Legend ZA later. I think the first thing that I'll do when I do stream it is grind for the Delphoxite. Have you guys gotten the stone yet? Mega Stone? What Pokemon should I watch out for? The last time that I grinded for rank A, I saw a lot of Garchomp, Metagross, Excadrill, Skarmory. Xerneas, I have Mawile. Garchomp, Xerneas. Oh, Chandelure, I have one. Awesome. Like matchup wise, I think the team that I brought last season is still good. What's happening, game? Oh, okay. Shield. That looks like a miss. You can do Stomping Tantrum next turn. You can also Earthquake until you can Terra, and then that's after you Terra, that's the time you use Precipice Blades. Yo, how's it going? I'm still continuing my Z playthrough. Hi, Jacq. We're just Legend ZA will be for later. For now, we're doing Hydreigon. Have you gotten the dragon yourself, Jacq? Feel free to join us. I can lend you my Pokemon if you want. How has it been, Jacq? Happy weekend. How have you been? I'm gonna check if we still have light screen. We don't. I'll take care of it. I'll use Malamar next rank. Alright, next raid. I can bring Clefairy. Next raid. Oops, I'm not run. Is today the last day? Last day of what? Last day of what? Anna. No, no. It's not. Today is the first weekend, and then we're gonna have a rerun next week. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing that because I'm already gonna do a lot of raids this weekend. I don't know. I can do a poll if people still want to do it. Right now, I'm about to go up against the Rogue Mega Pokemon Starmie. Good luck. Do you have a solid counter for it? I remember I used Mega Ampharos for it. It just happens to be on my team. Good job, Pedro. Oh, and good luck, Jacq. Okay, I can't today because it's N and... Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We have another Hydreigon stream tomorrow, if that's a better schedule for you. Let me give you back your Fuecoco, Pedro. Yes, we did it. Crimson, have you gotten Hydreigon? You're free to join us if you haven't yet. Also, if you wanna use the chat to go ahead and do the raids with other people, you're welcome to do that. Okay. Hello, Justin. You made it. I hope you're safe. And let's play if you're ready. If you also need to borrow a Pokemon, let me know. I used Mega Meganium against Mega Starmie since it had a type advantage and amazing defense stat. Yes, awesome. Chikorita is actually the best starter in ZA in terms of matchups against the major battles. Like heck against Zygarde. Like whatever the monstrosity that they did in Johto with the gym leaders, they made up for it now. Solo? Okay, cool. Congratulations. You used Blissey? I'll support Blissey. I told you you can never go wrong with grass type starters, did I not? The reason why I don't pick grass type starters is because in terms of this is just like a general observation. In terms of type matchups, like general type matchups. Not to say like in competitive or whatever, because we all know how good Rillaboom and Ogerpon is in VGC. But just in terms of type matchups, grass types are actually the worst. It's worse than bug because it's weak to bug. That's why I stray away from grass type starters. I'm not saying that grass types are bad. I'm just saying they don't match up well against most types. But if you want to use a grass type, use a grass type. Ready for a raid? Oh yeah, I need to do another code. Wait, Darwin has a code. Let's use Darwin's code. I got my Raichu, but I can't Mega Evolve because the DLC is not out yet. Raichu would still be a good match, especially if it's properly trained. And it can hit from long range. And Starmie is mostly like a physical attacker, Mega Starmie. I think Raichu would still be a good matchup. Oh, it's close. That's fine, guys. Start. Just start. You guys have seen several times how we defeat it. You can manage. I'll just do another code. Just start. Good luck. It's weak against fire and the best Pokemon in Sinnoh, which is a fire type. Yes. My team is Charizard, Greninja, and Salamence. The pre-order bonus Gardevoir, Raichu, and Excadrill. Yes, I support that. Good team. Hello, Bryce. How are you? How have you been? It's been a while. Happy weekends, Bryce. Also, everyone who's here, happy weekends to all of you. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. Who's got Ninetales Fairy? Yeah, please don't bring Hydreigon has Terra Blast Poison for the unaware. Don't bring the only reason Clefairy is here is because it's for damage control. But Clefairy is not meant to be a sweeper. It's more for support. They switched to Garchomp. Awesome. Be careful with the Dragon Pulse, okay? But since you have Clefairy, I'm assuming you should be fine. 4-8 CX C5. 4-8 Charlie X-Ray Charlie 5. That's the code for those of you who wants to join. You don't have Clefairy? Do you have screens? Malamar has light screen. You'll be fine. Just try to keep the Garchomp alive. Landorus. I think Joshua brought Malamar and it has light screen. You should be fine. Anybody up to join? 4-8 CX C5. 4-8 Charlie X-Ray Charlie 5. That's the code. Oh gosh, nobody wants to join. Should I redo the question? I'll redo the poll. Because right now it says 93% wants to do raids, but nobody's actually joining. I'll do the poll again. We have a new code, by the way. More raids? Can someone heal cheer me? Joshua says. Alright, if you vote yes, join. Make it make sense. You don't vote yes and not join the raids. Dragon is done. Okay. Good job, folks. That was painful without LOL. I got mine, so thanks all. I'm back to ZA. Good luck, Joshua. If you find the shiny, no, not shiny. If you find an alpha Beldum and you got an extra, let me offer something for it. I'm so excited to use Heavy Slam with Alpha Metagross in ranked. Also, a sleeper pick in ranked is Mawile. I know I'm biased because it's in my team, but Fairy Steel is such a good type combination. If Xerneas and Yveltal are allowed, Mawile is gonna thrive. It's good against both. You don't want Alpha Metagross? I want Alpha Metagross. If you have it, yes. Oh, I saw an Alpha Metagross, but I did not catch it. It fled after I knocked it out. I didn't know how to save back then. Save before an alpha fight. Land or fairy? If you don't have Clefairy, then land. I'm sorry, if you don't have a ground type, land. I'm loving the online mode in ZA. I'm first a lot to get balls. Now it's such a better reward system. Nice. I'm thinking of bringing Mawile, Feraligatr, and Garchomp. How does that sound? Is that a good team? That's all I have prepared. I have no choice. I guess I can technically bring Hippowdon too. And Holucha and Ampharos. Xerneas is a meta in Legends ZA than Yveltal. Well, then Mawile is gonna have a field day later. Here's something that I would say about Landorus. They have very good movesets, except the only thing that's missing really is a flying type move. That's not fly. Why can't they give it dual wing beat or acrobatics or something? Or wing attack, for God's sake. It just occurred something. I'm also receiving coaching boost, so I can do Psycho Cut. When Pokemon Home updates, should I transfer my shiny Feraligatr to ZA? If you want to, just remember that it's a one-way ticket. Once it's in ZA, it's there for good. It can't go back to the game where it's from. If you're okay with that, transfer. Ah, that stupid Toxapex. No chilling water, please. Stay safe at the incoming typhoon, PSN. Thank you, Justin. You too. I play Mass Effect every day on this day, seeing how it's N7 day. And what's Mass Effect? Trump Del Fox Glaceon. That's who you're bringing? Awesome. Chomp, Xerneas, and Vaporeon for me right now. I'll bring Mowile, Feraligatr, and Garchomp because that's the only one that I have prepared. I use that seems to work if you switch out right and move. Okay, I'll take note. Metagross, Gardevoir, and Gallade. Interesting. Also, I've been like sorry, I have a Holucha in my team in Legends EA. I find it very lacking. It's just too frail for its own good. And then I looked at the stats. I was like, oh shoot, that explains everything. I had to use my gold bottle cap for Holucha. It wasn't good. The IVs wasn't good. That's why it kept dying. It's able to launch powerful and fast attacks yet, but it just couldn't take a hit. I fixed it. Also, I run Brave Bird. So when I attack, I take damage too, unless I use Flying Press. And the thing about Flying Press is you can't just use it recklessly. Say, for example, if you're gonna use it on Aggron, you would think, Flying Press, fighting type move. No, it's also a flying type move at the same time. So it's actually neutral against... No, it's actually not very effective against Aggron. So, that kind of thing. It's a good concept. Like, say, for example, it's 4 times super effective against Megalopony. But you have to be aware of type matchups to use it effectively. That's why for my Holucha, I have Flying Press, Brave Bird, Close Combat, and Swords Dance. I was like, is that a shiny? No, it's a deerling. I'm gonna head off. Good luck with the raids. Thank you for dropping by, Bentley. Happy weekends. I appreciate it. B7LK3N is the code for those of you who wants to join. Bravo 7 Lima Kilo 3 November. Got the Delphox Megastone and even Diancie. Nice. Guys, again, this live stream is gonna run until 1 p.m. my time. It's now 10 a.m. So 3 more hours. Either 3 hours or when people are tired. Like when we have a poll asking more raids. Once the no becomes dominant, I'll stop the stream. I just want to make sure I'm helping out as much people as I can. Oh, Arcus. It has Snarl, by the way. That's fine. We need one more person. I'm just gonna wait until the timer runs out. Doing so good. That's nice to know. But I'm going to play second account with Totodile now. Oh, good luck. Totodile is my starter. And it's also good. Not as good as Chikorita, but still good. Trying to get shiny Pikachu in. New format without charm is hard. Yes. Try to attack. Guys, stay on the offensive. It's almost done. I don't have any more cheers. Awesome. Looks like it's time for me to play Legends EA. Alright. Should we do Legends EA? Hold on. I'll redo the poll. Raids. Legends EA. Please make a vote. I can pivot. For those of you who vote raids, let's go. Let me just do another code for us. Where is it? Looks like Karina is back at the DLC. If you don't know her PSN, she is a fighting type gym leader of Kalos. Yeah, that's where the she's the owner of the Lucario from AZ, correct? Hello, TC. TC, have you gotten Hydreigon? You can join us if you haven't yet. I'll use Darwin's code. Oopsie. You did? Awesome. This code is on your screen and in the chat. Hosted by Darwin. I use Angry Monkey to defeat it. Okay, can somebody clarify? Is what? How does Ghost and Poison interact? I know Poison resists fighting, right? How about Ghost? How does Ghost interact with Poison? Hold on. Fluttermane is a Ghost type and a Fairy type, and it's only weak to Steel and Ghost. That would mean Ghost resists Poison? Ghost resists Poison, but Poison takes neutral damage to Ghost. Is that correct? Ghost resists poison, but poison takes neutral damage from Ghost. I think that's how it is, right? Given Flutter means type weaknesses, and it's a Ghost type and Fairy type. I wish I could transfer the Hisui Gudrat Legacy, and I think it will take time to wait. Yes, probably not until the DLC or later than that. Wait, it's just the two of us? Okay, we can do it. I'll try to keep you alive. Just Swords Dance. Do one Swords Dance and then Earthquake until you can Tera. So you could recover HP. And then you can just do the Swords Dances when you're terrestrialized. Do I have anything that I want to transfer to ZA? Well, yes, we spent time shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet for Pokemon that could Mega Evolve. I think I'm gonna transfer my shiny Holucha. And maybe a Froakie. Froakie is such a pain in the ass to get in ZA. Oh yeah, Vivian. I forgot about that. I have a feeling that Vivians will be transfer only. I'm not sure. They could, like, for all I know, make a specific area in the DLC where you can get the different patterns. That would be much fun. Be careful. Whatever you transfer can never come back. Da, da, da. Yes. I shiny hunted Pokemon specifically for ZA before the ZA release. That one I was planning to transfer anyway. Let's get the earth quaking. I love how tiger is spelled. It's such a fun way to do names. The earth quaking, the earth shaking. Why? It appears that Landorus isn't recovering much HP. How long before it can terrestrialize? I think just one more turn, right? Oh my god, go on the offensive. You can Swords Dance when you're terrestrialized. You need to Terra so you can be stronger. Do we have more? Do we still have light screen? Let me check. No more light screen. I'll take care of it. Does anybody have a shiny Aron in ZA? Not me. What's your offer? Maybe people will be interested. What will you offer for it? Bang damage. Yes. Shiny Drillbur for shiny Aron. Who's up? Legend ZA. Crimson is offering a shiny Drillbur for a shiny Aron in ZA. Darwin, we're running out of time. Stay on the offensive. I can't heal anymore. 60% still says raids. So we keep doing raids. I think nobody has a shiny Aron at the from the live audience. I don't think I have one, no. I would definitely not forget it if I did. DN0YL0 is the code for those of you who wants to join. Delta November 0 Yankee Lima 0. Also, just get some water real quick. You stay hydrated too, okay? Drink your water, as I will. It seems people are starting to get tired of these raids. I'm making another poll. What do you guys want to do? Raids, Legends EA, other. Comment. Legends EA, raids. It's at 50-50. After this, I'm gonna take a look at the poll and see what people want. Guys, we have a poll for those of you who just got here. First of all, happy weekends to all of you. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. And we have a poll running. There are people voting for the raids, but it's only me and Darwin. So I would like to make sense of it. If you want to do something else, please like make your decision known in the poll that we have right now. Thank you. If Legend ZA will be dominant in the votes, then I will end this live stream and start a Legend ZA stream. Easy as that. Just make it known what you want. Oh my god. Who has ice? I thought I thought Hydreigon used Ice Punch on Landorus. It was Weavile. Yeah, make it make sense. Go on the offensive, Darwin. Use Earthquake until you can terastalize, and then once you are terastalized, that's when you do the Swords Dance. I meant to heal. Can I get a heal cheer, please? Ah. Also, Raids and Legends EA is at a tie. I can't cheer anymore. Oh, frozen, nice. Running out of time. Okay, finally. Should we just do Legend ZA? The votes are still at 50-50. This is like a Hydreigon raid stream, so Hydreigon is what we're doing. Somebody break the tie, please. Is that shiny? Actually, no. It was. I thought it was a shiny Toxtricity. It's a Lichen Rock. Maybe I should change the question. Legend ZA stream. Switch to Legend ZA. What are you gonna do in ZA? I'll probably grind for Delphox. Okay. Finally. You just had to take a vote. I'm gonna end this live stream and I will start the next one, okay? First of all, thank you so much to our channel members for all that you do. Thank you for watching. I'll end this stream and start a ZA stream, okay? See ya.